A lot has changed since last April when the final game of last season was abandoned here at Somerset Park, and there are several changes to the Ayr United squad. John Hughes, Neil Duffy and Pat McGinley have all moved on. In come Ian Nicholson and Alan McManus, and for McManus it's a game where he'll see plenty of people he knows because he'll face 5 former teammates in this match. Falkirk are only here because of the demise of Airdrie, but it's a completely changed side under Ian McCall. Plenty of new faces. That of John Hughes is familiar to the Falkirk fans, perhaps the most familiar of them all. And the referee for today's game, for Scott Sports Match of the Day, is Ian Fife. The doubts and fears of the summer are behind us as the new season kicks off, with both these sides hoping to be near the top in May in what proves to be a very competitive Bell's First Division. Certainly a lot of support from Falkirk for the new look Falkirk under Ian McCall for this first game, but straight away a chance perhaps for James Grady, but not quite able to get himself clear of the Falkirk defence. Owen Coyle, one of the many new faces in that Falkirk side, top scorer in the First Division last season of course, and they'll be looking for many more from him this time. John Hughes coming up to help Andy Laurie, but I doubt he's going to use him. This will be a long one into the area for Kevin James. Can't quite get his head to that, but causing enough of a nuisance. Across comes the ball, a chance early on for Falkirk, and perhaps another chance, but Laurie, and a shot at the end, and the ball's in the net. It's a great start for Falkirk. With barely a couple of minutes on the clock, it was all very untidy inside that penalty area. Kevin James was up for the throw-in, the ball came loose, it was put back in by Andy Laurie. There were a couple of deflections, but eventually the ball put into the net by Jamie McQuilkin. What a start for Falkirk, and what a start for Ian McCall. Lovering wins the ball well. James Grady can't quite take advantage. Stepped in well there, Stephen Rennie. And now Lee Miller, perhaps a chance at the other end. Miller, and a chance for Tosh with a shot, a brilliant save. Craig Nelson, the shot actually came in from Craig McPherson. Nelson pushed it away, superb save. Laurie on this side is off on the charge. That's a good ball forward to Laurie. Looks for someone inside, and his own Coyle. It's 2-0 Falkirk, and that's as easy as they come. Owen Coyle doing what he does best. And didn't he make that look easy? It was all made by the run from Andy Laurie. A good ball to him. We saw Coyle inside the penalty area. His cross came over. Coyle's deft flick put the ball beyond the reach of Craig Nelson. It's an Owen Coyle special. It's Ayr United 0, Falkirk 2. Now Falkirk with the early break. As well played indeed by Tosh. Tosh, he could go all the way himself here. Good shot from Tosh, and it took a very good save by Nelson to keep that one out. Lovering wins the ball well, but it's tidied up by the Falkirk defence. And there goes the half-time whistle here at Somerset Park. It's been a very good opening 45 minutes to Falkirk's season. 2-0 up, goals from Jamie McQuilkin and Owen Coyle. Can Ayr United respond? We'll find out in the second half. So Ayr United with their work cut out for them in this second half, 2-0 down to Falkirk. They have made a change. Willie Lyle has come on for Mark Campbell. We'll see if that makes any difference for Gordon Dalziel's men over the next 45 minutes. But for Falkirk, it looks as if they could be on their way to a victory. They're first in 7 visits here to Somerset Park. The last victory here was in April 1999. They won 2-1. Ayr's goal was scored by a certain Andy Walker. I wonder if he remembers that game. It's away by the Falkirk defence in the shape of Andy Laurie, but only as far as Scott Chaplin. Chaplin back into the area. Chance now for Ayr United. Oh, it's hit the top of the bar. Stuart Keane almost making an instant impact on this game. He's only been on a couple of minutes and very close to making it 2-1, very close to bringing Ayr United back into this game. Grady looking to pick up on the far side. He does so as well. Players inside the area for James Grady. It's a good cross to the far side. That's a great goal for Stuart Keane. Ayr United have pulled one back. Stuart Keane, the man who came off the bench, has scored. Great play by James Grady. And all of a sudden we have a different game here at Somerset Park. It looked as if Falkirk were cruising at 2-0. We'll see how they react to 2-1. But once again, Ayr United in possession. They lose it straight away. Hughes forward. Looking for the run of Owen Coyle. Bossy will get there first, but only as far now as McQuilkin and Miller. McPherson. McPherson now. Good ball for Miller. Chance now for Falkirk. And still a chance for Falkirk. Well, how have Ayr United survived that one? Good save by the goalkeeper. Saved by the defender the second time. But you have to say Falkirk probably should have scored there. They should have made it 3-1. Third goal to make it 3-1 would almost certainly put Ayr United out of it. Tosh unable to get the better of Willie Lyle. He's had a good game since coming on for Ayr. Coyle now, back to goal. Nice turn by on Coyle, didn't quite get away with it. The ball inside, chance for Kevin James perhaps. Oh, Kevin James made them pay. It's a third goal for Falkirk. And that looks as if that is going to wrap things up here at Somerset Park. Owen Coyle had his back to goal. There didn't seem to be any way for him. He managed to get the ball across. And there's Kevin James using his long legs, getting to the ball first and smacking it past goalkeeper Craig Nelson. And the score now of Ayr United 1, Falkirk 3. And Mark Kerr. Miller. Good move by Falkirk. There's a chance for another goal for Falkirk. John Henry with the shots. And that was a very worried Craig Nelson who watched that ball go past his right-hand post. Long ball forward. It will be chased by Andy Rogers. But McManus always in control. Sadly, it's not always been the case for his side because Ayr United well beaten here this afternoon. As the referee blows the final whistle, it's been a very good first afternoon for Ian McCall and the new look Falkirk. 3-1 the final score, and I think after this performance Falkirk in many people's eyes will be favourites for the title in the Bells First Division. Goals from Jamie McQuilkin, Owen Coyle and Kevin James. Stuart Keane replied for Ayr, with the final score at Somerset Park. Ayr United 1, Falkirk 3.